Hello everybody and welcome to another video. You can already see that this is going to be a jewellery video, and you can probably already guess that it's going to be beach theme. So two of my targets for 2026 was to work on beach theme technique and do more jewellery. So I am combining the two in this video. Straight into the action, because I had done a couple of practice pieces before this, so I already had some sand mixed in some resin. The pendant I'm working on is a pre-made bezel. If you've seen my previous couple of jewellery videos, you'll know that I do now make my own bezels. However, I had already bought bezels before I knew that I would attempt to make my own, and obviously I'm not going to waste them. So this pendant is a pre-made bezel. However, when I come to make the earrings, I will be making my own bezels. Please stay tuned for that, because I have to make a couple of attempts. So I have been slowing the video down whenever I've been showing you a different product that I have used. All products will be linked in the description. Nothing fancy with the white, it's not ocean white or anything, it's just a basic white pigment from the same set that the green and blue were in. And this is the resin that I am mixing the white with. Okay, nothing much to talk about here. I think it's all pretty self-explanatory, so I'll let you listen to some music for a minute.
Silver lining, hand-shaped light, tiny tides caught inside, blue horizon drifting white, waves that shimmer when they collide. Little grains of shoreline dreams settled soft in a sea of glass. Every swirl of turquoise gleams like summer moments that always last. Hold it close, hear the sound of the ocean wrapped around. I'll wear the ocean in a heart tonight, blue like the sky where the sea meets light. Handmade love in a silver frame, no two tides are ever the same. Carry the coast wherever you are, a little beach inside your heart. Handmade bezels shaped with care, every curve a whispered breeze, foaming sand suspended there, dancing like the rolling seas. From sunrise gold to twilight blue, every piece a memory, crafted waves just for you, a pocket full of serenity. Feel the calm, feel it start when the shoreline meets your heart. I'll wear the ocean in a heart tonight, blue like the sky where the sea meets light. Handmade love in a silver frame, no two tides are ever the same. Carry the coast wherever you are, a little beach inside your heart. If you're far from salty air, close your eyes, it's waiting there. Silver tides and sandy glow, handcrafted waves that softly flow. You wear the ocean in a heart so bright, a sea of dreams in blue and white. Handmade magic, wild and free, a tiny world of memory. Wherever life may pull you apart, there's always a beach inside your heart.
Okay, now to attach the jewellery. I'm not going to bore you with this part. I struggle with it. If you've seen previous videos, you'll know that I struggle with it. Okay, for the earrings, at first I didn't think I had time to make my own bezels because I'm new to it. It still takes me quite a while. So first I attempted to make some no bezel earrings. I promise, handmade bezels are on the way very shortly. But for now, for any beginners to the beach theme, The problem with doing these in a beach theme is the froth, the white that you're going to use to represent the sea froth, needs to be touching the mould, and it is really hard, if not impossible, to do beach theme upside down. And we're back to the necklace, just to show you that if you put your chain straight through that bezel, the pendant will hang the wrong way, or it will lie flat against your body because it has to, but strictly speaking, the bezel is sideways to the chain. So I am now attaching another jump ring, which will allow you to put a chain through sideways, and then it will definitely hang correctly. And again, I'll struggle, so I'll skip over this as well. Okay, back to making the no bezel earrings. I have speeded this up to 10 times. I do want to leave it in to show the beginners, if there are any beginners watching me, how beach theme upside down doesn't work. On the other hand, if you've got a lot of experience and you can advise me how to make upside down beach theme work, please let me know. For anybody waiting for the handmade bezels part, thank you for bearing with me. It is only a few seconds away. I will also put chapters on the video so that people who are here just for the handmade bezels can skip straight ahead. Okay, so here's the picture of the finished pieces. As you can see, hopefully, sorry about the lighting, I will put better pictures up at the end of the video, but hopefully you can see how doing the beach theme upside down means that the froth that's supposed to be hitting the beach and coming up slightly onto the sand is actually behind the sand. And now to my first attempt at making heart-shaped bezels. For this, I'm using my 0.8mm wire, round wire. I'm attempting to copy charm esserize for this attempt, which involves bending the wire fully in half and then shaping it and then spreading it outwards. That doesn't work for me, unfortunately, so I end up making my own shape in my own way. I'll just let you watch this process for a little while and then I'll do a better one and you'll be able to see how and why the second one was better. Better for me between the two attempts, not better than charm esserizers.
In a quiet room, late night glow, mixing dreams with resin slow. Some ideas I already know, some scare me half to death, but I still go. Epoxy waves and UV light, trying to get it wrong to get it right. Hands not perfect, that's okay, every mark is part of the way. I step outside what feels safe and known, build something beautiful on my own. If it breaks, I'll show you why. If it works, we'll both fly. I make it with a heart, every part. Love in the mess, love in the art. If I say I should have, you'll understand. If I can't fix it, you still learn from my hands. Made with a heart from the start. This is creating with a heart. Some days smooth, some days rough, some days yeah, some days
Okay, this time I have got out my flat wire and this is much easier to work with, which surprised me. I don't know why. It is so much easier to shape it, and the 0.8mm wire, for some reason, when I was trying to flatten that, I was actually putting kinks in it, and then if you try and iron out the kink, you put a kink in it somewhere else. With this, it was so much easier to flatten, and if you did put a kink in, easier to take the kink out without creating another one. It's also a better shape for matching the pendant because the pendant was a thicker one, and also gives you more room for doming your pieces. I just had an afterthought. When I was trying to copy charm esserize, this wire wouldn't work for that because you wouldn't be able to unfold it without distorting the shape of the wire. So that'll be one reason why I tried my round wire. I do have 1mm round wire, but that is too thick for me to work with. It really hurts my fingers. So that's why I didn't try with the 1mm. Okay, I will let you watch me do this for a while. It does take quite a long time trying to shape it, make it symmetrical, and then I obviously have to make another matched as closely in shape as possible. Okay, so that's the basic idea. I do want to leave this in for anybody who wants to watch. If you want to skip ahead to the next resin section, I will have put a chapter marker in for that as well.
Every pour, every try has a reason, has a why. If I find the way it's meant to be, I'll teach you step by step with me. If I don't, at least you'll know what not to do when you go. Comfort zones are made to bed. Mistakes can still be teachers' friend. No gatekeeping, no disguise, just honest craft before your eyes. I make it with a heart, every part, love in the mess, love in the art. If I say I should have, you'll understand. If I can't fix it, you still learn from my hands. Made with the heart from the start. This is creating with the heart. Not perfect, never planned, still proud of what I made by hand. If it shines or if it cracks, every lesson leads us back. I make it with a heart, every part, failures and wins, they both leave a mark. So stay, create, don't be afraid. There's beauty in every risk you take. Made with a heart.
Alright, I'm back. There wasn't much to say with the early part of the beach theme, so I thought I may as well leave it on 10 times speed with music. But I do have an issue to tell you about here, and that is that I have resin leakage because I didn't match up the ends of the wires correctly. And I knew I hadn't, to be honest. I just hoped that I would be able to cure it before it leaked. As you can possibly tell, I've got them slightly propped up so that they're not lying flat, and I hoped that that would be enough to stop any leakage out of the top, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's really awkward when you've got a flat end of wire. You need to cut it on a slant and you need to match it on both ends so that they touch perfectly, and I just couldn't manage it on this occasion. Alright, I'll put some more music on for you to watch the end of this. I'll just be doing more curing, top coating, doming, trying to file off the spillage that I haven't cleaned up properly. And I'll see you again for the attaching jewellery.
Silver lining, hand-shaped light, tiny tides caught inside, blue horizon drifting white, waves that shimmer when they collide, little grains of shoreline dreams settled soft in a sea of glass. Every swirl of turquoise gleams like summer moments that always last. Hold it close, hear the sound of the ocean wrapped around. I wear the ocean in a heart tonight, blue like the sky where the sea meets light. Handmade love in a silver frame, no two tides are ever the same. Carry the coast wherever you are, a little beach inside your heart. Handmade bezels shaped with care, every curve a whispered breeze, foaming sand suspended there, dancing like the rolling seas. From sunrise gold to twilight blue, every piece a memory, crafted waves just for you, a pocket full of serenity. Feel the calm, feel it start when the shoreline meets your heart. I wear the ocean in a heart tonight, If you're far from salty air, close your eyes, it's waiting there. Silver tides and sandy glow, handcrafted waves that softly flow. You wear the ocean in a heart so bright, a sea of dreams in blue and white. Handmade magic, wild and free, a tiny world of memory. Wherever life may pull you apart, there's always a beach inside your heart.
As you can see, I am going to attempt to attach the jump rings by simply sealing them in with resin, and I had to get brand new tweezers out, which is fine. Nice clean tweezers. I wonder how long they'll be clean for. I've gone through tweezers like nobody's business since I started, and despite the fact that I do attempt to clean them after every use. The next time I make my own bezels, I am going to attempt a technique where the bail is part of the bezel. So you make a bezel, you make your bezel shape, but you have a bit of extra length of wire not needed for the bezel, and then you turn that end piece into a bail shape. So I'm looking forward to trying that. Okay, back up to 10 speed now for the final part. Just a little bit of me struggling with the jewellery, and then a bit more top coating and doming. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you again next week. Have a good week. Bye bye.
In a quiet room, late night glow, mixing dreams with resin slow. Some ideas I already know, some scare me half to death, but I still go. Epoxy waves and UV light, trying to get it wrong to get it right. Hands not perfect, that's okay. Every mark is part of the way. I step outside, would feel safe and known. Build something beautiful on my own. If it breaks, I'll show you why. If it works, we'll both fly. I make it with heart, every part. Loving the mess, loving the art. If I say I should have, you'll understand. If I can't fix it, you still learn from my hands. Made with a heart from the start. This is creating with a heart. Some days smooth, some days rough, some days, yeah, some days that's enough.